This will be the warm start and mixed drive video of our two-owner 14,000 mile Dinan modified 2003 BMW Z8. Why, you ask, do we have two cars side by side? For a comparison of the driving. What you have here is our car, the featured car, and you have the Autofile Classics car, which is bone stock, has been in my personal collection for the last couple of years. Folks can go back into my history and see when I picked it up, see how well sorted it is, and know that I sorted it some more. It has more than double the miles of our featured, very rare Dinan Z8 Z8, but rarely do you see cars side by side. So these cars are rare enough as it is. I know on Bring a Trailer, we see these things falling out of the sky, 1 and 2 a week. But the reality is, out in the wild, these things are a very, very rare sight. So we're a little bit jaded because we are looking at it every day, but when you're out on the road, they stop traffic. So here is what we are going to look at. The two different sets of wheels. Obviously, we have the factory stock wheels on the silver. For the record, mine is in 2001. So as you can see side by side, when you bump up to those 20s on the Alpina style, it is really quite a difference. So it fills the wheel well arch quite a bit. And there's really nothing wrong with the 18s, but moving up into the 20s, this was truly the thing to do. So visually, they're very, very similar. So the big difference is going to come in once the Dinan mods are brought up to play. Here is the other great angle, seeing the fronts side by side. Again, obviously there's the contrast of the black versus the silver. But again, bone stock completely on the Autofile Classics car. Zero mods whatsoever. And again, visually, ours, the 03, very subtle. We're talking about the headers. We're talking about the cold air intake. This is all Dinan product. The sway bars, the adjustable sway bars, the mass airflow sensors, the filters, obviously, the suspension. We have more on the camber plates. We have Dinan springs. So there is a lot here. It's a lot of high dollar stuff, and it's simply just you have to be on the road with it to understand the differences. So without further ado, let us hop in. And you see I got the white towel back in place, and we will get some miles on this fantastically sorted 03 final year uber rare automobile. So we'll go ahead and fire her up, and there are all of our warning lights. Get her out of third. She'll pop up for a quick moment, and then she will quickly come down to standard idle. So she has been here for about 20 minutes or so after warming her up and pulling her around. So you see we do already have some water temp going, and you see it almost immediately comes down to 1,000, and it'll be down to our requisite 850 pretty shortly here. So 14,313 is our mileage as of this moment. So we will, as the sun hides behind the clouds, we'll go ahead and get our parking lights on, which of course gives us that gorgeous orange glow. So go ahead and buckle up just to make sure we don't attract any additional attention from the federales. And we will get things going. I'll go ahead and bring things out just a little bit. We'll slightly distort, but otherwise folks will not be able to see all the fun stuff that is going on. So we will start with top up, windows up, which is where we are right now. It is about 72 degrees here in April in Chicago. So we will just get a little bit of ventilation going. Don't want to kick in the compressor, so we'll leave the air off, and that is fine for now. So go ahead and get our e-brake down. See that light goes off, and butter smooth into reverse. Shout out to our owner's storage boutique, The Top Store, which I had made mention before. So thank you so much for giving us access to our owner's fantastic car while we go through the process. So having just gotten out of my bone stock Z8, I can tell you that immediately you notice that the larger rubber wheels and tires, here's our 1-2 shift without really getting the trans too warmed up, but she is just that smooth. Here's our 2-3 shift, fantastic. So you feel an immediate stability increase. So I am processing this information as we are driving. It is not an easy task trying to focus on the road, but so the stability takes a jump up. You're not in any way unstable or uncomfortable with the 18s, but when you step up to the 20s, it really takes it up a notch. And then when you add the adjustable sway bars, you really feel the immediate response when you turn the wheel, even ever so slightly, even at going down the road speeds. I don't think we got over 25 miles an hour. Fantastic uptake off the clutch. Here's our 1-2 again, getting up to about 3,500. 2-3, very, very smooth. So this is our original clutch. We don't have any record of it being replaced, and seeing as how we have every scrap of paper from new, but it has fantastic uptake. Here is a second gear rolling start, and she just tacks up amazingly quickly and well. I am not even using half throttle, folks, and I will tell you that is the very first thing that you notice is, and we're not even in sport mode, so she's got some extra ponies right off the bat. It's got 2 stages up of Dinan, and the air boxes, and you can really tell instantly that she is breathing a lot freer. And again, I'm not talking about a different car. I'm talking about the exact same car with some Dinan modifications to it from a factory bone stock car that is already quite a bit right out of the box. So we're gonna go 4-1 butter smooth. We're gonna do a U-turn to show you that you haven't compromised turning radius or usability with the bigger wheels, because it is a considerable amount of rubber added to the road. So I'm gonna kick it down into 4. Butter smooth, you see a 1.5 fingers on that. Apologies, I'm used to gauges being straight ahead of the wheel instead of over to the side, trying to give folks an idea of what we're doing from a rev standpoint and a drivability standpoint. So we will go ahead and turn back around again, and we will get onto the freeway where we will hopefully have a little bit of room to stretch her legs a little bit. Traffic allowing, let's go ahead and, for the heck of it, get the sport mode on. If folks saw the flashing of the traction control, that is because it really takes minimal throttle for this thing to be unleashed. So, especially on 2007, 2008 tires, we do have to be a little bit careful. So I am in third gear. We're up just a tick under 3,000 RPMs. We do not have the lovely run that I had hoped. But when I tell folks that all you gotta do is flick the throttle and you're up to crazy speeds, it is not hard to imagine. So back into 3, back into a quick 2. So you see she is butter smooth going down, butter smooth going up. So we got a little bit of daylight here. Again, traction control is kicking in. And folks, believe me when I tell you, I am barely stepping on this gas at all. So we are up here. We crested 60, coming back down again. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the gamut of the gears. So here is 4-5, smooth as silk. And we're gonna go down into 6 again, 1.5 fingers, pushing her in. Starting to finally get a little bit of wind noise. We are up at 65. Couple of nasty Chicago potholes right there, one going up, one going down. And the suspension is absolutely solid, silent. So with the prep for sale, we did do some suspension bits which are outlined in the receipts. So really and truly turnkey for the next owner. There is nothing left to chance. Cosmetically sorted, mechanically sorted. You know, folks are hearing the bippity bip, but it's over here, it's hard to get used to. So if folks can't see, I am literally 3 fingers just guiding the wheel. The Autofile Classics usual is just 1 finger holding it up, but we're on a little bit of a curve. I don't want to mess around, but it is really that solid, even on the older tires. So from 6 to 5, from 5 to 4, the little blip. And as we approach this upcoming red light, I'll go ahead and do a 4-3 blip and a 3-2 blip. So go ahead and turn the sport mode off, put her in neutral. Hope that gives folks an idea of driving cars back to back. One completely bone stock, one with these fantastic, subtle but potent Dinan mods. And I hope you've enjoyed this presentation.